Hey everyone, I wanted to give you some updates on what I've been up to and give you a little insight into my past week. So, yesterday I had all three of my children, my twin boys that are 2.5, and my daughter that's 4. I had them all by myself in full on dad mode while my wife, who is reinventing herself as a birth doula, had two clients give birth in one day. So, she barely slept and went from one birth to the next while I juggled my kids, which was pretty insane. They definitely tested me at some moments. I took them on some errands with me, and I made the mistake of trying to get work done in the middle of parenting, which never works. I should know better by now. So I put down my computer and phone and tried to get in the moment, and just learning lessons over and over again about how crazy toddlers are. But it's funny because then they go to sleep and then I want to wake them up and hug them because I miss them. So parenting is a strange paradox. But my wife got back like in the middle of the night or early this morning, and so now I am back in my studio trying to get back into the swing of my projects, what I've been working on. So the past couple weeks, maybe more, I've been working on a big project which I can't yet share with you, but I really want to. But it's probably one of the, if not the biggest, it's definitely one of the biggest projects I've ever done as far as like um, street cred and you know just exposure and cool factor, I guess. I keep looking up because I'm staring at this painting that I've been working on, and wanted to give you guys some insight on the process here. It's somewhat torturous and somewhat euphoric. It's crazy because I'll paint for like hours at a time and then look at it and think, wow, I just did the greatest work. And then I take a step back and I'm like, did I really make any progress at all? Um, Other times I could work on it and I'll be like, wow, I got so much done today. And Chelsea will ask me like, oh, how was painting? I'm like, it was amazing. And then it seems like the next day I'll work on it for like a couple hours in between parenting and other things, and it feels during while I'm doing it like I got so much done, and I'll take a step back and I'm like, no, pretty much have to paint over everything that I just did. So, um, and then when I'm not painting, I've been working on this book that I've been writing, which is kind of a similar experience, except it's a lot more uncomfortable because I'm not really um, known as like an author per se. I'm trying to like reinvent myself in a way and experiment with things that are not in my comfort zone. And writing a book up until recently has definitely not been in my comfort zone, and I've been working on it for like over 2 years now, and it kind of feels the same way. It feels like I've been writing and writing and writing and writing for months and now years, and when I read certain parts of it, I'm like, that sucks, or wow, I just wasted 3 months on stuff that I'm gonna probably not even use. But then, just like with painting, what happens is little by little, little micro steps, you take a step forward. Sometimes you take 24 steps back, one step forward. As long as you're taking occasional step forward with painting or with writing or with parenting or with anything, it's just about kind of chipping away little by little, little by little. I had an interesting conversation with a friend of mine this week who is a parent of a young one, and she was just asking me like, "How do you guys do it?" You know, because we have, I lose track, something like 4 businesses or something right now. Like I said, Chelsea's reinventing herself as a birth doula over the past year and a half, on top of running an international event marketing company, which is 5 people's job within one, and she's doing that. And then I'm obviously doing my art thing, and also wearing the hat of like web developer and admin and office manager, and making sure everyone gets their orders out on time, and customer service. I'm like wearing every hat conceivable in my business of being an artist, and I'm also trying to be a writer and a great dad. So how we get things done largely is just by chipping away a little at a time and prioritizing, whether it's painting, parenting, writing, or any other thing, fitness, eating well. You do your best little by little, and then after a certain amount of time, you look back and you took a bunch of steps forward that didn't feel like it when you were just kind of felt like you were going and running in place. Eventually, you take steps forward. So I'm just about to do some writing and painting again before I get back into dad mode, And yeah, just wanted to give you a little reminder to keep doing what you're doing, even when it feels like you're not making a lot of progress. Sometimes that is making progress. Finding out the ways to not do things and finding out the path often involves going down the wrong way and then turning around. Just eliminating what not to do is a lot of times the best way to find out what to do, whatever it may be. So, I love you guys. I hope that encouraged a little bit for you to keep doing what you're doing, and have a great day. Peace.